Spiel ohne Grenzen in German. Giochi senza frontiere. Jogos zes frontera. Spells on the Grenzen in Dutch. And that's the only Dutch I speak.
It's a Knockout was a kind of Eurovision Song Contest without the songs. And at Christmas, it was even on ice.
It was all pantomime. Life is pantomime.
Yes, a ball!
Hilarity.
She's lost the stick.
Joy.
He's in trouble.
Tumult.
The Italian.
Rejoice with me.
Big prosthetic floppy outfits with people inside who are frustrated athletes trying to achieve something for national credibility.
A little girl called Lynn. He's off! And he's off!
It's an amalgam of slapstick, the Keystone Cops, plus the Olympic Games.
Well, thank you very much
But
indeed,
forget
Michelle.
mighty Olympians dressed as bewildered polar bears. It was the jocular master of ceremonies who really brought our Christmases to life.
Oh, dear me. They're very, very sad indeed because Santa Claus forgot to call on them. They're not just sad, they are very tristy.
I was just heading the team. That was the great secret, heading the team. I said, there's Dougie on camera one. If a mouse farts, he'll have its anus opening and closing.
The camera.
That's all he did. People used to accuse me in the old days of having a laughter track played into Knockout. I said, no, the laughter is absolutely genuine because I've always believed that life is a huge joke. You get the punchline when they're lowering you 6 feet down.
And that ostrich there is a gentleman from Holland.
There can surely be no doubt that our Christmases are poorer and less laughter-filled without this single European currency of magical nonsense.
Oh, that was a foul. Definite a foul.
Something about it. You thought, I'm taking part in something now that I remember all my life.
So this is Christmas, and what have you done? Another year over, and you won't just begun.
Our most treasured lady comic is as rare a sighting at Christmas as tasteful knitwear. And who did she choose as her deeply unseasonal subject matter?
Let's join in the magic of Christmas make-believe. Who do we all want to see on Christmas Eve?
Victoria is affectionate towards her subjects, shall I say. I nearly said victims, but they're not victims. That's the whole point. When she writes about people, she genuinely has warmth and affection for them, and that is the magic ingredient.
By day, you shadow from secretary. But hey, deep down, you know there's so much more to me.
The Anne Widdecombe thing is kind of background, song, dance, light end finale you've wanted in every show you've ever seen.
We'll gather round to the festive sound of the carols of a distant choir.
I think that just Victoria wanted somebody who exuded Britishness. And there is something Dickensian about Anne Widdecombe.
Surprisingly, the then Shadow Secretary of State took our Vic's affectionate poke in the true spirit of Christmas.
She actually rang Anne Widdecombe up and asked her, and she said she was most gracious. She said it was okay to sort of have a laugh at her expense.
Unfortunately for us, the Widdicombe finale is the swan song of Vic's only Christmas special to date.
So let's start that campaign now. Let's make it every Christmas another Victoria Wood special. Please.
Making a Christmas card?
Yeah, it's for my brother George. I cut it out of the paper.
Not very seasonal, is it?
Oh, it is for George. He's only allowed it once a year.
Pathos and the poignancy of being in prison at Christmas was just beautiful.
When the snow lay round us.
Yes, Christmas in the Nick provides Porridge with a rich seam of comic moments as anti-hero Fletcher finds himself an unwilling accomplice in a farcical prison escape.
The fact that we were carol singing and singing hymns purely so that they wouldn't hear the noise of the men making the tunnel, which was going awry and all over the place because they weren't that good at it.
They are singing, my son, to drown the noise of Tommy Slocum's tunnelling.
Tunnelling?
Yeah, that's the big occasion around here. It's not the coming of our Lord, it's the going of Tommy Slocum.
And Ronnie just was the cherry on top of that wonderful writing.
It's a bit of a turn-up for the book, isn't it, in prison, eh?
What?
A fire with a cake in it.
And I think the thing that absolutely is still instilled in my mind is that Ronnie trying to get into hospital with all sorts of things, you know, wrong with him.
Look, Mr. McCall, I'm only trying to explain my position.
Ironically, it is the escape tunnel that finally helps Fletcher to land that hospital bed and a slap-up Christmas dinner.
And that wonderful last line when he actually says, you know, come on, I'll give you this whiskey if you tell me where they put the earth from that tunnel.
Bribes, is it?
Christmas present?
And you really wait, you're waiting. He goes, oh, I'm not going to tell you. And he goes, oh, come and tell me. He goes, you can have have a bit of a drink.
Come along, Fletcher. Just between you and me.
Is that door closed?
Oh, yes. And there's no one outside.
Christmas present?
Christmas present.
You want to know how they disposed of the soil?
Simple as that.
I'll tell you.
I thought you might.
They dug another tunnel and put the earth down there.